Students, today I am going to discuss the remaining questions of exercise 5.4. Look at the fifth question. The question is, which angle has a large measure? First estimate and then measure. In this question, two angles are given, angle A and angle B. We are asked to find out which angle has a large measure. Students, if you measure both these angles with the help of protractor, you will find that measure of angle A is equal to 40 degree and measure of angle B is equal to 65 degree. So obviously angle B has a large measure. Now coming to the question number 6. In this question again, two angles are given and we are asked from these two angles which has a large measure. Again, to find out of these two angles which has a large measure, you need to measure them with the help of protractor. So when you measure both these angles with the help of protractor, you will find that second angle has a large measure. Now the question number 7. Fill in the blank with acute, obtuse, right or straight. See the first one. An angle whose measure is less than that of a right angle is called as acute angle. Now the second, an angle whose measure is greater than that of a right angle is called as obtuse angle, because we know that obtuse angle is always greater than right angle but smaller than straight angle. Now the third one, an angle whose measure is sum of the measure of two right angle. Sum of the measure of two right angle is called as straight angle. Now the next one, when sum of the measures of two angles is that of a right angle, then each one of them is called as acute angle. Here you can see, I am going to draw one right angle and then I draw a line from the middle of the right angle. So what will you observe? Each one of them is acute angle, right? When sum of the measures of two angles is that of a right angle, then each one of them is acute angle. Now the last one, when the sum of the measures of two angles is that of a straight angle, and if one of them is acute, then other should be, see here. Here you can see two angles, one this one and other is this one. Now here the sum of the measures of two angles is that of a straight angle, that is 180 degree. This one is 180 degree, right? Out of these two angles, this one is acute. So if one of them is acute, then other should be obtuse. This one is obtuse. Now the question number 9. Find the angle measure between the hands of a clock in each figure. See the first clock. Which angle is formed between the hands of a clock? Yes, here 90 degree angle is formed, that is a right angle. Now the second. In the second clock, angle measure between the hands of a clock is 30 degree, that is acute angle. And now third. In third clock, the angle measure between the hands of a clock is 180 degree, that is a straight angle. And now the last question, that is question number 10. In this question, one figure is drawn. In this given figure, the angle measure 30 degree. We are asked to look at this figure through a magnifying glass. And we are asked further, does the angle becomes larger? Does the size of the angle change? The answer is no. The view of a figure through a magnifying glass will be same. It will not change. Hence the answer is no. Does the size of the angle change? No, the size of the angle will not change. It will be same. Even though you look at the figure through a magnifying glass, the view does not change. It will be same.